listen to that beautiful sound of music. Welcome to our new intro here on Improv Gaming, and welcome to episode 38.
We got theme music? Holy crap.
Yep. Big things in 2016.
It was all that jazz.
Throwback to last year. What's up? Welcome to episode 38 of the Improv Gaming Gamescast here on youtube.com/Improv Gaming. You know what we're about. Let me introduce to you the best guys I know. First, to my left, he's only the biggest Zelda fan in the world. Don't believe me, he has the tattoo of the Triforce on his right arm. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jeremy Bird.
What's up, guys? How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Biggest Zelda fan in the world, coming at you once again.
You know,
2016.
When you did this, I was going to go, Jeremy Bird. Bird. You talked to, so I was like, damn.
Mister! Anyway.
And to my right, he only has the best ponytail in the business.
It's fucking fabulous.
Still rocking 2016, Mr. Nicholas.
How's it going tonight, everybody?
And I'm Pete. And my wondering this year is something very interesting. Now let me take you for a little story quick.
Hi, my name is Peter Anderson.
As is tradition.
As is tradition.
We talked about how Until Dawn I thought was going to be a piece of crap. Not a piece of crap, but not as well as I thought.
Yeah.
And I just played another game before, and I finished it today as recording this.
What console?
Wii U.
Okay.
And I thought it was going to be, good, but not where I'm like, damn, this was fun. I'm talking about Yoshi's Woolly World.
Ooh.
It was fantastic. You did not like it?
It's Yoshi's Island with fucking Woolly.
But you don't even have to call. You know what I love the most is the design of the levels. Every level is so unique, and I'm just like, every level I'm just like, this is genius. Like, no level is the same. Like you think Mario, like when you think Mario and those type of games, they're similar levels. Yeah. These are so far apart. One time you're rolling this huge snowball down a hill. The next part is your ice skate. Like, I wanted to just. My boy got it for me for the dope kid from last year.
Yeah, he's got a name, Dan.
The dopest.
The dopest kid, Dan, got it for me, and it was one that I was excited for. But I got Metal Gear Solid for Christmas. I got the Uncharted collection. I got Assassin's Creed, and I had all these. And then he gave me Yoshi's, and I was like, okay, Assassin's Creed I usually start the new year with, because Assassin's Creed I tend to say I'm going to enjoy this. It's not going to be the best. I don't think it's not going to be the worst. I was like, let me fit into Yoshi, and then I go through level 1, and I was like, at first I'm like, it's just going to be a pain. I'm going to get through it, and then I'm going to be good. Trade in towards something good like Uncharted. Get excited for something that's coming on 2016. Hint, hint, hint. Wednesday's episode of Improv Gaming. And then, but as I kept playing, I go, son of a bitch, this is just great. So what I'm wondering, guys, to bring this full circle, is have you ever felt like you're going to play a game that you don't think is going to be great and then just blows you out of the water?
You want me to take this one?
Triforce Heroes, we know.
Fuck you. No, Lego Dimensions.
Lego Dimensions.
Yes, you were talking about
you
that.
were telling us about that.
Here's the whole story. So, I got it from my nephew. He's a big Lego fan. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like Lego games. I think they've just been the same repetitive bullshit over and over again. But basically, I bought the game and I got him 3 extra packs that go
Assassin's
along.
Lego?
So, we started playing it 2 weeks ago, and we set the game up, we set the peripheral portal up, and the game starts up, and it just blows my mind of how much detail and how much care they put into this game. Like, you have the original voice, you have Peter Capaldi, you have...
For the Doctor Who pack,
yeah,
right?
Doctor Who. You have, who played Emmett in the Lego movie, because it's his voice actor.
Oh.
So you got him, you got Michael J. Fox, and Christopher Lloyd as Marty McFly from Back to the Future.
Awesome.
They have all the original voice actors. They have all the theme songs. Everything is so detailed and just so well done. Like, I'll give you quick spoilers. We go to the Doctor Who level, which was level 4. We started off in a Cybermen factory. You face a Cyber King. You go through all this stuff. We finally make it through, and we're having fun. My niece and nephew are like, what's going on? We walk into a graveyard, and I look around, and I'm just like... weeping fucking angels all over the place. So we go through the graveyard level and then go back into the factory because it was a hologram, and we're just trying to make our way through. The lights start flickering and the angels pop up, like circle us, whatever. I'm like, all right, that's a nod to the show. I'll take that. They go to kill me. Literally, the screen goes black and it's the angel here, 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 here in your face like in the show, and then you have to mash the buttons to escape. I'm like, you just recreated a part of the TV show.
Yeah.
To me.
It serves justice for the fans.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
shows,
fans of Doctor Who.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and we
absolutely.
get to deal with Daleks.
And on
But
top of that, like you get people that are like, oh, where's this from? Like they don't know anything about it. They play the game,
I'll
so
give-
they're like, where's this from? Where's
And they
that
could
from?
get
Where's this
engaged
from?
by it.
And
I'll
they
give-
might be able to get engaged.
I'll give you
into
case in point. So we went through the first level, which was Wizard of Oz. I'm like, all right, cool. Second level is Simpsons. I'm like, all right, awesome. I'm happy. Go to the third level, and I'm like, what is this? My niece and nephew go, oh, it's Ninjago. I'm like, oh, it's cool. So this is where we are. So
it's
but
cool
it-
because it adds so many different elements. And
Yeah.
then if you like something, there's like a portal level
Yeah.
set where you like
that's
it goes
the
through portal.
that's the starter set.
Yeah,
In
like
the starter set, you get the Portal, you get Batman, Gandalf, and Wildstyle from the Lego Movie as the three main characters. That's the only drawback, is that literally all the cutscenes just have the three main characters. They don't have any of the add-on characters.
Yeah.
But whatever. But the expansions they have are amazing. You have Simpsons, DC superheroes, you have Jurassic World.
Ghostbusters, I think.
Good, baby Toast. You have Ghostbusters, you have Back to the Future, Doctor Who. You have just all these different sets that you can put and add on to help you through the game. Like I said, I thought this was going to be a throwaway Lego peripheral, and to me, just how the story is and how the whole game has been put together with the detail and care. Buy, rent, trade, or pass, it's a buy.
Even for the price tag.
It's $100 to start the game off, and then it's like $15 to $20 per Lego set. I think I didn't look at the. Believe for the $100 for the game, for the portal.
And there's
the
always
ga-
sales going on. I
Yeah,
know that.
$100 for the starter set, definitely worth it. Because
Gotcha.
you're getting a full Lego set in the
Yeah.
game. So,
Nice.
but the only thing is, if you get when you download it, it takes a good 20 to 30 minutes to like load it into your console. That's the only thing.
Mine was and this is why I'm such a big fan of the franchise. Mine was Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation 1. So, of course, I'm going to talk about Metal Gear Solid. But
That's fine.
That's not
when-
surprising.
No, it's not surprising at all.
Nope.
But when I first played it, I thought that this was going to be a shitty game. I was like, there's no way that this could be entertaining. The cover looks boring. Everything about this looks boring. The book looks boring because back then games came with books that had like whole backstories to everybody.
Yep,
like you
yep.
could read through the books. So it just seemed like it wasn't going to be a good game. Then I started getting into it, and in the beginning it was just slow, and I just kept on pushing through it, and then you get more story, and everything starts to become more interesting, and things start to happen, and the game just blew me away. And ever since that moment is, you get the interaction between, you have to switch the controller, you have to look on the back of the disc to get Meryl's codec number, like all that stuff just drew me in and made me like a huge fan of the franchise.
And became
Nice.
the fanboy you are
And
today.
became the fanboy I am today. Well, technically, like it doesn't exist anymore, essentially. So
If you didn't, welcome to the new year. If you didn't know, we are Improv Gaming. We're here on youtube.com/Improv Gaming. We bring you Gamecast every Monday, Wednesday, Friday with Let's Plays on Tuesday and Thursday. Sometimes special Twitches and all that fun jazz.
we do a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah,
Yep.
whole bunch of stuff.
Do
so
work.
if you like what you see, make sure you hit that subscribe button and like the video, comment. We all appreciate it. Keeps the lights on.
Yep.
Because if you didn't do this, then there would be no lights and we would just be in the dark and you wouldn't see Nick smoke. But episode one,
You
Monday's
wanna see
episode
Pete's beautiful face.
with my Ninja Turtles.
Am I Spider-Man?
And my
How you
NXT.
doing?
How you
doing?
You know, I was looking. Remember, I got this for Halloween. I was like, you know what? This is gonna be so reusable. And I was going through my laundry. I'm like, and today's the day it's gonna be reusable.
I was laughing because I got up today and I'm like, what shirt should I wear? I'm like, I haven't worn this since Evo, so I'm like, bring it out, 2016. Let's do this.
That's it. But today's topic is all about the shit of 2015.
The
We had,
shit of 2015.
Thought I smelled something.
yep, we had the best IPG Game Awards and our individual ones last week on the Gamescast.
Which is
YouTube.com/.
probably one of my favorite episodes we've done so far.
Very raunchy. It's us.
Very shitting on each other.
So today we're going to talk all about the shit of 2015. But don't worry, there's good things coming Wednesday and Friday, so make sure you stay tuned. But shit is today. So I have to begin with the Order 1886.
He took one of mine.
Just because this game was talked about so much. And what I did this year, for you guys who know, is I write down on a note, a little sticky note, my thoughts. I give it a score, my positives, negatives. So come the end of the year, I could say, oh, I really like this gun in this game. Oh, I really like this level in this game, and I did all this different stuff. But this year I started to record myself. And then I recorded myself and I listened to my reactions to the Order 1886. And I go, oh, Jesus Christ, I didn't know it was that bad. Like,
Yeah.
I remember it being, like, a decent game, but I was just like, the guns that were awesome, you couldn't hold on to, you had for 30 seconds, and then you had to throw them away, and they were gone for the rest of the game. There was so many quick time events, which is good in certain games, but this just overdid it. I mean, and it just is short, very, only the airship was a good level. Besides that, really nothing to hold me over. Definitely for what the developers promised and everything, it just shit the bed, and it was definitely one of my personal pieces of shit of 2015.
To me, like, I'm in the same boat with you. The problem is it's a short game. The short game, there's no meat to it. There's nothing really, like you said, to keep the game going along.
Mm-hmm.
I say it would have either been a DLC or I'd say it at least had to be like a $20 game. It wasn't worth $60 for that game. I remember I beat it in 2 days and I brought it back in and they're like, "What, you beat it already?" I'm like, "Yeah, it sucked. I want to get something better." They're like, "What do you want to get?" And I'm like, it was a J-Star Victory Burst. I'll explain what that game is sometime.
Yeah, please do.
Anime fighting game.
Oh,
You get everything from like One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, and all these other different
what is that
anime.
on?
PlayStation 4 and Xbox.
Is it really?
It came out a
Look at
couple
Nick
months
all
ago.
excited.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's get it for a lower price. It's not worth like $40, but it's a fun little fighting game.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
All right, check that out.
I like it. It was a good game.
What do you think? What is
I don't
this
really
shit?
have any piece of shits. I didn't play a lot of PS. I'm
Nick
looking-
does not
I'm
play
looking-
garbage.
No, I was looking through my list of games that I got, and honestly, all of them came out 2000. Like all the ones that I want to say are a piece of shit came out in 2014, and they're so prevalently shit that I'm still thinking about them. So I don't want to say them because everybody knows what they are. I've already talked about them over and over and over again. So, but really, 2015 didn't bring me any shitty games.
Did you play Apotheon for
No.
the
I
free
didn't.
PS Plus game, and why I know it's free now?
Yeah. No, I didn't.
This game, I was intrigued. Me being the history buff I am, I love the Greek and the Roman gods and all this kind of Zeus and Hera and Ares, and I was really looking forward to this game. I was like, I saw the trailer. You battle the gods. You get up to Zeus, similar to God of War.
Yeah.
But a little bit more downscaled.
And it's got that. That's the one with like the very Greek, very
Greek style, art style.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
You throw a spear, and I was really excited. And usually when I play a game, I'll play it all through, even if it's terrible. I'm like, I got to charge through. I started this mission. I'm gonna fucking finish this mission.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get behind it.
No?
After a while, I'm just like, it's cool, but it doesn't hold interest, and it's not worth it for me, especially when they were giving free PlayStation Plus games like Never Alone
Never Alone.
with
or
the Ebola.
Throw the bola.
No, the bola. Aim the
And
ball.
then
Aim the ball.
there was the Steam Dig, which is a good one. There was Tesla Grad, which is a good one. There
First
was,
Light that came out.
First Light was a good one. What was the one that,
Even
that
The
you showed
Walking
us?
Dead.
You showed us one that was fucking phenomenal.
Valiant Hearts.
Valiant Hearts.
Yes,
And that
Valiant
finally
Hearts.
came out.
Yeah, there was a bunch of them that were just great games, but I guess Apotheon, like when you put that in with the rest of them.
Like, of course you're gonna have hits and misses, but this one, especially for me, being excited and then again talking this game up, and then it just
Just didn't meet your
just
expectations.
not at all. Like, I wish that it was more engaging than it was. It was like a Castlevania Metroid type game.
Metroidvania.
Yeah.
Thank you. Where but it just in the long attack spears, like it didn't feel as dynamic as I feel it should. And that was another piece of shit of 2015.
I'll give you one. Godzilla 2015. Love the movie. I'll sum it up. The game's cool. It's destructible. You go through different levels of AOs. You want what the game is, in all essential is? It's a slow ass fighter with no blocking. That's all it is. Like, I bought this game full price and I started playing it, and then I realized A, I can't block. B, if you're gonna make a Godzilla game, you have to put a run button in. You can't just have us like coming at each other like rah, and I'm just like, I played the game for like 4.5 hours and I was just like, wow, that was a waste of $60.
When did Killer Instinct come out?
It's 2014.
That was
2014.
See, like
Actually, it's
everything I think of, like it
but
came
it's
out-
coming out for gold. I think the definitive edition, like in January for
Yeah.
Xbox
I mean,
One.
I thought it was already on the Xbox One.
Yeah, but like the whole package, like you can get it
Like
for
the game
free,
you-
but you can get all the characters.
Yeah, like the complete version is.
Oh.
I can't play Killing Instinct. I've tried.
I try too, but it's not one of my fighting games, you know.
Yeah, we played it at
Evo, there was some.
we
stuff
played the
in
demo,
Evo.
and I literally basically just trying to play against it's two novices just fighting each other. To kill one life bar just took forever. I was like,
But
what about Evolve? I've seen that
Oh,
title all over the place.
oh.
Like I've seen that title all over the place, and it seemed like a very good concept, right? So you've got,
It was Left 4 Dead, the new Left 4 Dead.
You've got 5 players against 1, and your character will slowly evolve if you're the monster.
yeah.
It seemed like a good premise, but
what wasn't delivered?
It wasn't delivered.
It was very repetitive, like you said, very repetitive, and it's just it relies on DLC. That's like
Is that really what it? Yeah, I saw a couple of things that came out. Like you had these new monsters that came out, and it was just.
it's
Well,
a DLC horror.
It was
so.
bad marketing because when it came out, I believe there was 3 or 4 monsters, and then they're like, "Oh, but wait, we still have 3 coming out in a couple weeks," and that kind of put a bad taste in my mouth because I'm like, clearly the monsters are ready, so you're not even gonna give the whole game, you know?
My
So
favorite was second.
no.
I was say marketing. I remember I was going to see a hockey game last year. I'm leaving Madison Square. I'm leaving the Penn Station train to go up the stairs, and on the stairs they have the Evolve thing on the different stairs, and I'm looking, I'm like, huh. So I played at my friend's house a couple weeks later, and I'm like, this is it. You're gonna have that type of marketing set up there, and this is it.
It wasn't Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead is fun. You got 4 people, you know, zombies, teamwork type base.
Yeah.
This, it's just the characters weren't as interesting as they should be. It was only when it really started with the only multiplayer, you know. You have Siege, Rainbow Six Siege, which is only multiplayer. Star Wars Battlefront.
Which is mainly multiplayer.
Which is
There
only
campaign.
But it's a
There's
lot.
campaign, but it's really
It's
tiny.
missions,
It's like,
right.
Yeah, missions, but yeah, it's a multiplayer game.
But look at the difference I can say. Evolve was a new IP.
yeah.
And it was very risky where they kept trying to push it. Oh, don't forget Evolve's coming out. Hey, don't forget Evolve's coming. And it just
Did you pre-order Evolve? No.
Yeah, exactly. But yet you have a multiplayer like Star Wars where everybody knows Star Wars. It's coming around when the movie comes out. Of course that's going to do good. Yeah, is it only multiplayer? But you know what? I got it for Christmas. I ended up playing the fighter squadron and just shot in an X-wing or a Y-wing the whole time.
I actually like survival mode the best.
See, I haven't played that yet.
Oh
we have
my,
to play that.
Oh my god, let me explain it. So
excuse
basically,
me.
they have missions. The missions you do different things. I went to survival mode. I chose Tatooine, Rebel Alliance, and you go through 15 waves of different things. You start out with the smallest, the stormtroopers. Then you have shock troopers. You have the cannons. You have the flying troopers, and I'm like, wow, this is really intense. Like your health does regenerate, but literally the 5th wave is an AT walker, and I'm like, all right. I chose Han Solo's gun as my main weapon, and I took it down with that. What a pain in the ass. 5 more waves later, I have 10 shock troopers, 5 stormtroopers, and I have an AT-ST. I said AT-ST walking around, and I'm just like, wave 15, it's 30 enemies and an AT-ST walking around, and I'm like, it wasn't frustrating, but I'm just like, this is so intense that literally I took out all the troopers and I have the AT-ST, and literally I'm just I'm running out of lives here, because literally what you do is as you progress, they give you power-ups, but they tell you okay, here's the power-up, and then click these 2 buttons to use it, and if you miss, you're fucked, because the other power-ups are halfway across the map.
Gotcha.
But it's just, survival mode is so much fun in that game, because literally when I was pissed off was literally AT-ST has that much health left. I grab what's called an orbital strike. You take the goggles from Hoth, and I'm aiming at it, and I'm like, please, and I launch it. The thing turns right, and the orbital strike misses him by 2 inches, and I'm just like, shit, boom, I'm out of lives. I was like, 15 waves, I don't want to go through this again.
That's what it's intense. You know the characters evolve. It just didn't. It didn't do it. So we're coming up on a little bit of time. So what else was crap?
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5.
Oh my
Goes
god!
without saying.
Oh wow! We didn't even have to include that on the list.
What a
everybody knew.
fucking disappointment. I actually played
Look,
that.
As a Tony Hawk Pro Skater fan,
Same here.
I just when I saw the previews for Tony Hawk Pro Skater, I just knew that something
Well, it looked terrible.
was terribly wrong. I was like, why is there a rainbow
Didn't look as good
flying
as Tomb Raider.
skateboard?
It's memes and shit.
I was like, this is gay. I was watching the preview. I was like, this is This kind
But
of
Little Wayne, you can skate as Little Wayne.
Shut up, fuck out of here.
But Tony Hawk Pro Skater like always felt like more of a badass kind of like,
Yeah.
oh wow, this is a different twist on skateboarding in video games, or this is the only twist on skateboarding in video games, and it was just like, this is cool to play. Like, it was cool to talk about it. You play Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5 and you're like, I don't really want to talk about playing.
Yeah,
this.
no, it sucks because like I remember when.
It's like fat girls and mopeds.
Oh god. No, it's like I remember when I told you I was like, oh, I saw today that they're releasing Pro Skater 5, and we were all like, oh, this could be really good. And then we finally got to the game, and like, it's broken. Like, there's faulty, like, it just the whole game is faulted, and it's just like, all right, you didn't like whatever was Tony Hawk Ride a couple of years ago because of the fucking skateboard peripheral. They're like, all right, we'll bring the original back and try to revive the series, and you dead.
Yeah,
It's over.
That was it.
Yeah,
Done.
they're never
It's
coming
done.
back.
No.
They can't.
It's just bad. And then
The only-
what else? There's one last one I remember, and you are the resident Nintendo fan, so you should talk about this one.
Okay. Devil's Third.
Oh, I heard
Devil's
terrible things.
I'll give you two things. One, just buy the game on the Wii U eShop, because to get a physical copy, it didn't sell well, so the game's like $200 up for a hard disk. Fuck you.
Wait, what?
The game didn't sell for shit, and now
Okay.
to get a Wii U game, which isn't even a month old, that's sold poorly, it's like $200 to get it on eBay.
Are
A
you
hard
serious?
disk. For a terrible ass fucking
For
game.
terrible that they just basically popped into a well, I'm blanking on the thing. And what Nintendo does, the little presentations. What are they called?
Oh, you mean
The
Direct?
directs.
No, you-
When they just threw it up in the direct, and
Yeah, I
I go,
remember
what the
saying.
fuck is
Yeah,
that?
what youtube.com/improv gaming. I watched my reaction literally. I remember them just talking with everyone like, yeah, we have a new game coming out called Devil Third. The
Cover of it, yeah.
the cover of it comes up and then it fades, and I'm like, that's it? What is that? Basically, I cannot pronounce the guy's name. His the guy's last name is Itagaki. He's the guy who did the Dead or Alive series and Ninja Gaiden for Xbox.
Oh wow.
So
You think
he's
it's
got
gonna
some
be fucking
yeah.
phenomenal.
You know what the best part of the whole fucking game is? The multiplayer. That's the best part of the whole fucking game.
Which is Dead or Alive or Ninja. Well, not Ninja Gaiden.
But just literally, like, I literally researched this game. I found out the game expensive as shit to get it, and I bought it on the eShop for like $60. Still kind of want my money back, and it's awful. Like, I'd rather play fucking Zombie U on fucking Wii U than play this game. It's awful.
Terrible.
Oh.
Why do they keep on handing us this shit?
Don't worry, there's a brighter future, Nick.
There is.
Yes, it is.
Because on Wednesday's episode, we talk about what we are excited for 2016.
The episode.
The episode. We got through the shit, the grime, the crap. That's done.
And
We
now
need
it's time for the excitement.
the excitement. What are you excited for 2016?
Oh boy.
It's going to be great. Stay tuned for Wednesday on youtube.com/improvgaming. Like, subscribe, comment, do all that things. Did we miss a shitty game? Let us know what you thought was a shitty game.
Yes. Let us know.
I want to see if anybody says Bloodborne. Because I feel like you either love that game or you hate it. And I want to see how many people would say
Well,
Bloodborne.
I don't think anybody would call it a shitty game. I think that they would call it a hard game, a frustrating game. But I don't know if it's really
I
if it's
agree.
anywhere near shitty. Because I mean,
Oh.
when you look at the game itself, it's a pretty well put together game. It's
Yeah,
just
I agree.
very fucking hard.
Yeah.
It's just very
How
very
hard is it,
fucking
Nick,
hard.
that you didn't even finish it?
yeah, it's very very hard. Nick's most frustrating game of 2015.
That he
That's how
never
hard-
finished.
That's how hard it is.
We'll see you guys on Wednesday. And as always,
Game on. I think last week definitely solidified that we're just fucking with each other.
Oh, I loved it. 40 minutes of shitting on you.
Just 40 minutes of shitting on